Hello and welcome to highlights of the Exterior Classic Brugge de Panne, round 4 of the Women's World Tour for 2022. 162.8 kilometres for the riders today, starting in Brugge, heading out towards a finishing circuit that the riders would complete twice. 45.1 kilometres, the local laps, flat day for the sprinters. An early breakaway group did go clear. Was started by Nicole Steigenger. It was brought back and gave way to a next group containing Danny Brown, Sarah van der Velde, Senna Knaven and Danique Bram into the Minerva sprint with 60 kilometres to go, and it was Danique Bram of the Bingo Casino Chevalier team that took the victory in that one. The peloton, though, were not looking to miss out on a bunch sprint. 12 months ago, it was Grace Brown, the Australian, who managed to win the Flat Classic solo, and the sprinters teams did not want to miss out. Along the crosswind sections, they tried to split the peloton. It would be IBCT's Alice Sharp, the former Irish national champion, who would be the next rider to try her hand off the front, inside 30 kilometres to go. It was a gutsy move by the Irish rider, and it was going to be a tall order to try and take it all the way to the finish. The sprinters' teams behind were massing. Mika Kröger of the human-powered health team came past Alice Sharp. That was her day done at the front. The Olympic Team Pursuit, the champion, incredible time trialist is Mika Kröger, did go off the front. There was, though, a huge crash in the peloton that delayed a large number of riders, and this would really influence the race as it went on. Most were up and quickly on their way. There were splits, though, at the head of the front group. Kröger was still holding a small advantage, and it was Tiff Cromwell of Canyon SRAM that brought it back together, only for move after move to be countered by the human-powered health team. Most of the pre-race favourites had made it into the front group. Anna Trevisi, though, of UAE ADQ, took out Lorena Wiebes' final lead-out rider, Charlotte Kool, inside 2.5 kilometres to go. It was Nicole Wahoo, though, on the front that were leading out for Maria Martins. The final lead out for Emma Norsgaard for Movistar. They were all poised and ready. Lotte Kopecky, the Belgian champion of SD Works, was looking to try and lead out the sprint for Lonneke Uneken, her teammate. Wiebes, Balsamo, Bastianelli were all there. It was the world champion, though, Elisa Balsamo, who was the first rider to launch her sprint. She had won our Trofeo Alfredo Binder at the weekend. She made it 2 in a row in the World Tour for Trek Segafredo. And after coming into the sprint, expecting to sprint for Chloe Hosking, she had to take over and delivered for Trek Segafredo. So Lotte Kopecky looks back, but the timing of Balsamo, absolute perfection. Wiebes, you can see they're trying to get on terms. Bastianelli of UAE ADQ comes through to take 3rd spot ahead of Lonneke Uneken. Confirmation of your top 10. Elisa Balsamo takes it from Lorena Wiebes and Marta Bastianelli, with Uneken, Martins, Norsgaard, Consoni, Barnes, Kopecky and Caponi your top 10. Onto the podium, Elisa Balsamo takes the Exterior Classic Brugge de Panne from Lorena Wiebes and Marta Bastianelli to extend her overall lead in the Women's World Tour. The peloton now heads to the Classic of Ghent-Wevelgem.